Hello everyone, welcome to my video. In this video, I'd like to give my review for my verse, which the title is The Utilization of Mystery Books as a Medium of Learning to Enrich Kindergarten Students' English Vocabulary. I will start from the cover, so let me start to review this proposal draft. Alright, start from the cover here. Sinta write her title, the utilization of mystery box as a medium of learning to enrich kindergarten students' English vocabulary. I have a suggestion here. I think Sinta forget to keep space here, so the sentence between learning and to before is continue. So that the first, and then continue to the next. Alright, Sinta already put the table of the content. It is good. And then for the chapter 1, I have a comment or suggestion for this. According to Josué, language education has an important role in the development and growth of children. I think this sentence is not clear enough, so I give a suggestion for Sinta to write it into according to Jasuli 2016, language education has an important role in children's development and growth. So this sentence will be more simple and clear to understand. And then for here, the word the here, I think Sinta want to write there because the mother language here is refers to the student's mother language. So Sinta can write is here is their mother language because it refers to the student kindergarten's mother language. So Sinta can use their as the pronoun here. And then continue to this sentence. The international language is English. That's why English can be included in Indonesian education. I think this sentence is little bit confused to understand or read. So I suggest Yenta to make it like this. English is the international language. That's why English can be included in Indonesian education. And continue for this is a quotation writing, and I think this quotation is not correctly based on AVA style, so I give a suggestion for Sinta like this quotation I found in some article where AVA style write like this. This is an actually this is an AVA style, but when we write it at the last of the sentence, at the last line of the sentence, it must be a bracket between the name and the years also. So if her want to use this one, Sinta must put this quotation at the first line of the sentence. Maybe here, according to Jazuli, and then keep a bracket for the years. There are several factors that can be affect to success of English. So it must be like this, I think. Uh, so for Sinta, if you want to know more about this, you can search in the internet. And if I'm wrong, we can learn together. So you can tell me if my suggestion is not correct. And then it's same with the last before. For the quotation, same. What I explained first. And then for this sentence, the four language skills are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Kurniasih A 2016. I think it is not correct also. Actually, when we put the names and years at the end of the last of sentence. We must use bracket to close the name and the years also. And if we want to put the name without a bracket and we just bracket the years, so we must put the name and the years at the first line of the sentence, like I said before. So I suggest Inta to put like this. Kurniasih 2016 state there are four language skills such as listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Or Sinta can change into the four language skills are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Bracket Kurniasih, 2016. And then continue to this according to Setiorini state that an adequate understanding of vocabulary is one of the components of language learning. I think that is too much beginning sentence, like according to Satyorini state that I think Sinta can choose one of them. Like I already give a suggestion here. I write that according to Satyorini, an adequate understanding of vocabulary is one of the components of language learning. Or Sinta can write Satyorini state that said that an adequate understanding of vocabulary is one of the components of language learning. So I think Sinta can choose one of them. And then for this one, I'm a little bit confused about what the channels mean here. Is the media of the channel is channel in communicate, or the media is the channels itself that use in communication? So it is a little bit confused. I think it can be there are many learning media that can teachers use to convey their learning through this media, and then media as the channels in communication in the communication. So the word using word are the here are is changed into the media, then the media as the channels of the communication to describe that the media here as the channels to in communication using English. And I continue to this sentence. So that the word that here I think is not needed. So Sinta can write the effective function is to attract student attention so student can enjoy the learning gift. And then continue to here. This is for the quotation also. I don't know deeply about this. When we write a quotation that from the article that we got, and the article is quote from the other's article, so how we write it in the sentence where we want to put the citation at the last line of our sentence. So but what I know, when we want to write this quotation in this context, we must put the quotation at the first line of the sentence, so it must be according to Azar in and a bracket in Liana A and Kurniawan M, a bracket for the years 2019, and then the bracket for the years also. The learning media, especially for visual media, has for blah blah blah. So it should be like that, but I don't know exactly how we can write this. So for Sinta, we can I suggest you to search more about this, and if you find, you can tell me also, and I will search it also, so I will share it with you. And then for this sentence, I think the sentence is not strongly a sentence because I didn't find any evidence for this statement, because Sinta is not put a quotation. I think this word this sentence is based on Sinta or others experience. So what I suggest for you, you need to search and find out the articles that is related with these statements to make the sentence strongly. Alright, we continue to the data collection uh, sentence here. So it is good for Sinta to put the data collection technique, but how about the design? Based on what Sinta write here, I think she will use um, qualitative designs or mixed methods. So I think Sinta can write it here to make it clear what design will you decide to use. And I continue to the problem identification part. So I think Sinta is make an error in writing this word. Sinta write mentions. It should be mentions and then continue to this one. Sinta write method. I think Sinta forget to write it as. So it should be mastered because I think this sentence is considered on related to the master uh, that skills. Vocabulary becomes one important skill which is needed to be more mastered by students since as early as possible. And then continue to this for the research question. There were three research questions developed to this study. I think it's good, but I have suggestion for Sinta to make it like this. These were three research questions to develop in this study. These problems are as follow. Okay. Alright, and here I give a general suggestion for Sinta proposal draft. First, there are some errors in coding the articles in AVA style, so you can search how to write it correctly. And then after you write, I think you need to check it again, is it right or not? So it the suggestion is just not for you, actually it is for me also. So I think need to search and know more about AVA style in writing the proposal or the articles. And then continue to the second, there are many vocabulary errors and inappropriate sentence that make the readers not understand clearly what is the meaning of the sentence. What I mean here, the sentences that are odd and difficult to understand when the reader read it. And then the last is there is no reference to be included yet. Yes, I think Sinta not put the reference yet. So my suggestion for Sinta, I think you need to put the reference. It's not problem you already finished or not, because maybe at last maybe when you finish your proposal and then you put the reference or you that will be problem to search again some articles that maybe you close and you forget about the title. So I think after you cited or quote some article in your proposal, you can put the reference also, so it will make your work more simple and easier. Alright, that's my suggestion and my review for Sinta. Thank you so much for watching this video. So keep going Sinta and do our best work. Thank you.